Hey there, Kentuckiana. I'm meteorologist Matt Breland, and we certainly had our fair share of those summertime showers yesterday throughout the afternoon. Some of them really brought in a steady amount of rainfall. Reports coming in now near Shelby County of rainfall totals over 2 inches, close to 3 inches just towards Shelbyville, and over just closer towards the south of Frankfort. That's where they saw over 3 inches of rainfall from those isolated summertime showers that we usually expect for this time of the year. So we're going to have a similar setup for today as well. You can expect another round of that UV to reach level 10, which means only 20 minutes is how long it could take for you to burn out there. So make sure you're wearing sunglasses, stay protected from the sun. That's something you have to be very cautious about as well. Great news as we head into the next several days. The heat index is going the trend much better than we were last week. Expected for tomorrow and Thursday, the heat index will range into the upper 80s, lower 90s. As we enter closer to the weekend, Friday and Saturday, heat index even lower into the 80s since we are expecting the arrival of more shower activity. We'll get to those details here in just a bit. Throughout your Tuesday morning, you can still expect a quiet beginning to the day. A few rounds of clouds here and there, some patchy fog lifting out, and then we'll see the development once again of those later afternoon spotty showers and some of those weak thunderstorms. Now, a few downpours like we saw yesterday still could be around for today as well. So we'll continue keeping that in the forecast through those later afternoon and early evening hours. By the night, we're settled down again. Another round of quiet conditions. Our Wednesday morning starting off very similar. 70s, few passing clouds, likely some patchy fog, and then we're going to see that sunshine popping in through the later morning time, warming us up just enough to bring back in those isolated summertime showers and thunderstorms that can bring in some brief periods of some heavy downpours. So we'll continue keeping that in the forecast as we head throughout the remainder of this week, but we do have some elevated chances for showers Friday into Saturday. So into the next upcoming days, you'll notice that the air will feel like that normal humid trend that we enter throughout the month of July. A consistent round of humidity and no major spikes, and the only time we're tracking a bit of relief from the humidity is going to be after this weekend by early next week. So into the rest of July, temperatures are expected to still hover a few degrees above our average for this time of the year. So likely into the middle of the month is whenever we'll start forecasting temperatures probably back into the lower 90s. So keep that in mind throughout the next upcoming days. Let's go ahead and jump into the extended forecast. Later by Thursday, we're expecting the arrival of more scattered shower activity, a bit elevated for Thursday evening. The main rain chance, though, is going to come through during Friday afternoon into Friday evening. We're tracking a weak summertime front that's going to be passing through during our Friday evening time, and that's going to really increase the chances for the arrival of showers and some thunderstorms for our Friday evening, Friday night, and likely carrying over into our Saturday before we see better conditions slowly arriving in by early Sunday morning, whenever most of this pattern will be developing farther off towards our south. So that's going to be our next big rainmaker that arrives in, as I mentioned, for Friday and into our Saturday. Here's a look at the next 7 days. Temperatures do reach at least 90 degrees by Thursday, and then we're going to see a gradual cooling trend as we head into the weekend. And then our Sunday starts off with more quiet conditions with the gradual arrival of that less humid pattern that's going to be keeping us in a better setup as we head into our Sunday evening and even into the beginning of our Monday. That's a look at your 7-day weather details. Remember, you can always get more weather information at WHAS11.com/weather.